So for this part of the evaluation, I'm going to be talking about what technologies I used, as well as what I learned from the use of technology while I was constructing my magazine. So the technologies I mainly used were computers, cameras, lighting equipment, and my phone. Now, of course, computers were used for all of the main stuff, such as Photoshop, InDesign, the blog, all of the main stuff used to construct the magazine, even the planning of the magazine, the pre-production of it. So, of course, cameras were used to take pictures of locations and the actual images that are in the magazine, and lighting equipment was used in the images to make them seem like the way in which I wanted them to be. And of course, my phone was used to contact models, as well as also take location recce as well. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the softwares that were used were mainly Photoshop and InDesign, and Word was used a bit just to write the article for the DPS so that I could draft it correctly. So of course, Photoshop I used for cropping, masking, to cut out images, image effects to manipulate the colours, and filters to blur the backgrounds of images, just to make them look a bit more standout from the page. So, of course, InDesign was also used to finalise the magazine, because to actually finalise the magazine, do the DPS, we had to learn InDesign, and we had to learn how to import images, also wrapping text around images and other text as well. Drop caps for the start of articles or paragraphs, and colouring text and giving them strokes so that they stand out more on the page. To be honest, in all, I didn't really learn that much apart from what we did in InDesign, because I already knew how to use Photoshop mainly. I did learn a couple of things, but not a load. But InDesign I had no clue how to use, and I learned all of the stuff listed earlier, such as importing images, wrapping, drop caps, colouring text, all of that good stuff, how to make pages, how to move them around to make them seem how you want them to be, so you can have the DPS as the two pages connected, or the other ones split apart so that they're not connected. So that was quite interesting to learn, and I'm sure in the future I'll probably end up using that at some point, so that's going to be useful. Also, just as a last thing to mention, we did actually go over, whilst doing the pre-production for the magazine, how to go around doing YouTube, and how to upload videos to YouTube, and what to watch out for, like how long of some other content you can have in your video before it gets striked, so there isn't any troubles with kind of the marking and stuff, so that it doesn't get taken down. I certainly think out of all of the aspects of the course so far, especially from the construction point of view, I think the use of technology has probably been the easiest part. Of course, time management and other factors affect everything else, and I think that technology is probably the thing I'm most comfortable with using.